Hi, it's Riley, and today I want to talk about something that might not sound very exciting: what you wear when you ride. But actually, it could be one of the most important decisions you make before you even start moving. You might be riding a motorbike, a moped, an electric scooter, or another type of two-wheeled vehicle. You might only be going a few hundred meters. You might be going to school, meeting your friends, going to work, or just heading out for a ride. And you might be thinking, it's really hot. I'm only going a short distance. I'll be fine. I understand that. But the road doesn't care how far you are traveling. And it doesn't care how hot it is. For this campaign, I deliberately started the video dressed completely inappropriately for riding. Very short shorts, a vest top. Basically, as little protection as possible. And I did that because I wanted to show something rather than simply tell you something. When we fall, our body reacts, usually before our brain has time to think. If you lose your balance, your feet might move out to try to catch you. Your hands might shoot forwards. Your elbows can move out. Your knees can move beyond the protection of the vehicle. And suddenly, the parts of your body that you normally don't even think about are heading towards the road. That is where appropriate clothing becomes really important. Long trousers or proper riding trousers can help protect your legs. A proper jacket can protect your arms and upper body. Gloves can protect your hands. Proper riding boots can protect your feet and ankles. And yes, footwear matters too. But protecting your feet doesn't mean the rest of your body can be left exposed. And there is something else I really want to say. This isn't just about motorbikes. The same basic principle applies whether you're riding a large motorcycle, a moped, a scooter, or an electric scooter. The vehicle might be different. The speed might be different. The journey might be different. But your body is still your body, and the road is still the road. There is another piece of protection that should never be forgotten: your helmet. If the law requires you to wear one, wear one. But don't just grab any helmet and assume that is enough. Use an approved helmet that is appropriate for the vehicle you are riding. Make sure it fits properly and make sure it is secured correctly. A helmet only works properly if it is being worn properly. And please don't think that because you are a good rider, you don't need protection. Being a good rider doesn't mean you will never fall. You can be careful. You can be experienced. You can follow every rule. And something completely unexpected can still happen. A pothole, a slippery surface, a gust of wind, another road user making a mistake, an animal, something falling into the road. Sometimes you simply don't get to choose. That's why I think the question isn't, am I going to fall? It's, what happens if I do? And that's exactly why we made this video. There is something else I want you to know about it. What you see me doing in the video was created under controlled conditions. The falls and movements were carefully planned and produced as a demonstration. I wasn't actually thrown off a moving motorbike. I wasn't injured. And no Rileys were harmed in the making of this video. Yes, I know. I had to get that in there. But the point we are demonstrating is very real. When a human body hits the road, it doesn't take much for things to go wrong. And sometimes, the difference between a minor injury and something much more serious can be the protection you are wearing. I also know that wearing proper riding gear when it's hot isn't always comfortable. I've ridden in the sunshine. I know what it feels like. You look at the temperature and think, really? Do I have to wear all of this? Yes. Because being uncomfortable for a journey is temporary. An injury can last much longer. So before you ride, take a few seconds. Helmet? Check. Fastened properly? Check. Appropriate footwear? Check. Clothing that protects your legs and arms? Check. Gloves? Check. Everything fitted properly and suitable for what you're riding? Check. Then go. And remember, protective clothing isn't about looking cool. It isn't about being the most experienced rider. And it isn't about following a fashion. It's about giving your body a better chance when something goes wrong. I've made this campaign in both English and Spanish because I want as many people as possible to see it. So if you're watching this in Spain, share it with your friends. Send it to someone who rides. Send it to someone who thinks shorts and a t-shirt are perfectly good riding clothes. And if you're a parent, teacher, police officer, road safety organization, or community group, you're welcome to get in touch about using the videos for education. You can watch the full video on my social channels. It's available in both English and Spanish. And there is more coming. We're also going to talk about helmets. Not just telling you to wear one, but explaining why they matter. Because I don't want to tell you what to do. I want you to understand why. Whatever you're riding, whatever the weather, whatever the distance, protect yourself, look after yourself, and look after each other. I'm Riley. Thanks for listening. And remember, always be safe.